Hey there, thrill seekers and mystery enthusiasts. Welcome to Brittany's Archive of Curiosity, where we delve into the strange, the secretive, and the downright fascinating corners of our world. Buckle up, because today we're diving into the top secret spots around the globe that are so off-limits, even your GPS throws up its hands in defeat. From clandestine military bases to exclusive elite retreats, let's uncover the places you and I are definitely not invited to. Who knows what secrets we might uncover along the way? Area 51. Just the name conjures up images of flying saucers, alien autopsies, and government conspiracies, doesn't it? Tucked away in the desolate Nevada desert, Area 51 is like the holy grail for UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists worldwide. Officially, it's a highly classified United States Air Force facility. What goes on there? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The government is incredibly tight-lipped about the whole thing, fueling decades of speculation and rumors about extraterrestrial encounters and reverse engineering of alien technology. Some whisper about strange lights in the sky, unusual activity, and even first-hand accounts of, well, let's just say things that are out of this world. Is it true? Who knows? But the mystery only adds to the allure of Area 51. One thing is certain. Good luck getting past the heavily armed guards, the endless warning signs, and the constant surveillance. From the dusty secrets of the Nevada desert, we travel to the lush redwood forests of California. But don't let the serene setting fool you. Hidden deep within these woods lies Bohemian Grove, a 2,700-acre campground shrouded in as much secrecy as Area 51, perhaps even more. Now imagine a summer camp. But instead of campers, you have some of the most powerful men in the world, politicians, business tycoons, celebrities, gathering for 2 weeks of, well, that's the big question, isn't it? The secrecy surrounding Bohemian Grove is like a giant do not enter sign for our imaginations. Over the years, rumors have swirled about strange rituals, pagan ceremonies, and even whispers of occult practices. Some believe it's a place where the world's elite gather to make backroom deals that shape global events. Others believe it's a harmless retreat where powerful men let loose and blow off steam. Whatever goes on at Bohemian Grove, it's clearly something they don't want us knowing about. Let's talk about gold. And no, I'm not talking about the kind you wear around your neck. I'm talking about the Fort Knox kind of gold, tons and tons of it. Located in the heartland of America, Fort Knox is like a real-life treasure chest. Except this chest is guarded by more than just a lock and key. Layers of security, a massive granite vault, a military camp, and high-tech surveillance. Getting into Fort Knox is about as easy as walking on the moon. The level of security is mind-boggling. Some say the vault is so secure that it can withstand a nuclear blast. Whether that's true or not, I wouldn't want to be the one to test it. The sheer amount of gold rumored to be stored within those walls is enough to make anyone's head spin. So, while the exact amount of gold held within Fort Knox remains a closely guarded secret, one thing is certain. It's a place that's absolutely off-limits to us mere mortals. From man-made vaults to a natural wonder so unique, it's practically a living laboratory. Let's journey now to the land of fire and ice, Iceland. Just off its coast lies Sentinel Island, a place so new, it wasn't even around when your grandparents were born. You see, Sentinel literally emerged from the sea in a dramatic volcanic eruption in 1963. This makes it one of the youngest land masses on Earth, a blank canvas for scientists to study how life takes hold in the most extreme environments. But here's the catch. Sentinel is entirely off-limits to the public. Scientists want to keep this pristine environment untouched, a sort of time capsule to observe the forces of nature at work without human interference. So, while we may not be able to set foot on Sentinel ourselves, we can certainly marvel at its existence from afar. Deep in the Bay of Bengal, nestled among the emerald green waters of the Andaman Islands, lies a place shrouded in mystery and more than a little danger. This, my friends, is North Sentinel Island. And it's home to a tribe so isolated they are considered the last true uncontacted people on Earth. The Sentinelese, as they are known, have lived on this island for thousands of years, their way of life virtually untouched by the modern world. They hunt with bows and arrows, gather fruits and honey, and have had very little, if any, contact with outsiders. The Sentinelese are known to be fiercely protective of their home, and have made it abundantly clear that visitors are not welcome. We're talking about a tribe that greeted approaching helicopters with arrows and chased away a National Geographic film crew in the 1970s. The Indian government has declared the entire island and the waters surrounding it a strict exclusion zone. It's a measure designed to protect both the Sentinelese from the outside world and outsiders from the Sentinelese. Let's face it, who doesn't love a good secret? Especially when it involves one of the world's most iconic beverages. This next stop on our forbidden journey takes us to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, where the legendary Coca-Cola recipe is locked away tighter than Fort Knox. Nestled within the World of Coca-Cola Museum, a popular tourist destination, lies a vault so secure it would make a Bond villain drool. Inside this heavily guarded chamber rests a recipe so secret, it's said that only 2 people in the world know it at any given time. We're talking about the original formula for Coca-Cola, scribbled down way back in 1886. The recipe is considered so valuable that it's never been patented, just in case it fell into the wrong hands. Millions of people visit the museum each year, but the vault itself remains firmly off limits. It's the ultimate tease for soda lovers. You can see the vault, but you'll never get close enough to crack the code. So the next time you sip on an ice-cold Coke, remember that you're tasting a secret that's been fiercely guarded for over a century. From fizzy drinks and secret recipes, we journey now to the rolling hills of North Yorkshire, England. But don't let the idyllic scenery fool you. Hidden among the sheep pastures and stone cottages lies a facility so secretive it's shrouded in more whispers and speculation than a John le Carré novel. Welcome to RAF Menwith Hill, a Royal Air Force station that's as mysterious as it is technologically advanced. You've probably seen pictures. It's those giant, white, golf ball-like structures dotting the landscape. Those are called radomes, and they're basically listening in on, well, pretty much everything. Operated jointly by the United Kingdom and the United States, Menwith Hill is rumored to be one of the most sophisticated intelligence-gathering facilities in the world. The level of secrecy surrounding Menwith Hill is intense. While we may never know the full extent of what goes on at RAF Menwith Hill, one thing's for sure. It's a stark reminder that in our interconnected world, someone, somewhere, is always listening. Let's face it, we humans love a good doomsday scenario. And while we're busy prepping our bunkers and stockpiling canned goods, there's a place in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia that's already one step ahead. This, my friends, is the Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, and it's basically the US government's backup plan for when things go really, really south. Think of it as a deluxe underground bunker for high-ranking officials in case of a nuclear attack, natural disaster, or, a zombie apocalypse. Carved deep into the mountainside, Mount Weather is said to be a self-sufficient underground city, complete with its own power grid, water supply, and even a hospital. It's rumored to be able to house thousands of people for extended periods, essentially keeping the wheels of government turning even if the world above ground goes topsy-turvy. The level of secrecy surrounding Mount Weather is, as you might expect, incredibly tight. Access is strictly limited to those with top-level security clearance. While we can only speculate about the inner workings of this mysterious facility, one thing is certain: it exists. From the mountains of Virginia to the sunny shores of Brazil, our next stop takes us to a place that's both beautiful and terrifying in equal measure. I'm talking about Ilha da Queimada Grande, more commonly known as Snake Island. And trust me, this is one island you do not want to find yourself shipwrecked on. Located off the coast of Sao Paulo, Snake Island is exactly what it sounds like. An island absolutely teeming with snakes. And not just any snakes, mind you. We're talking about the golden lancehead pit viper, one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. Legend has it that there are so many snakes on this island. There's one for every square meter. The Brazilian government has declared Snake Island off limits to the public, and for good reason. So, while Snake Island might be a fascinating case study for biologists and herpetologists, for the rest of us, it's best admired from a safe distance. Our final stop on this forbidden journey takes us to the heart of one of the world's smallest countries, Vatican City. But we're not here to admire the Sistine Chapel or marvel at St. Peter's Basilica. No, we're going behind the scenes, into the depths of the Vatican Secret Archives. The archives house centuries of documents, correspondences, and historical records. Only select academics and researchers are granted access to view limited, pre-approved documents. The rest remains under lock and key, hidden from the public eye. And there you have it. 10 places around the world that are as mysterious as they are forbidden. While we might not get to visit these spots in person, the intrigue and speculation surrounding them provide endless fodder for the imagination. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's most secretive locations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures into the unknown. Until next time, keep exploring.